instead of bandages, I'll give you a bandage and a roll.
You make me wonder. Okay, people, hello, 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 hello. So I have finished with my procedure. I have finished with my procedure and I want to take a walk around. Let's take a walk. We're going to the most peaceful place on earth. Hi, Bruno. Hello. Hello, Bruno. How are you? Okay. There. There is it. So I'm waiting to cross the traffic lights. I am waiting to cross the traffic lights. There. Everyone considered him the coward of the county. Never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. It's my name, Tommy. But folks just called him yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked up to Tommy because he was my brother's son. So recall the final words my brother said to Tommy, son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to be. Ooh. houses are really old, very, very old. Chemicals. Let's see, nearby. Near and by. Deep and wide, deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep, deep and wide, deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide, wide and deep. So, today I'm going to do something unusual. It is cold. Thank you very much, Glenn. Thank you very much. Hi, Tyler. Hello. Let's go visit the most peaceful place on earth. The most peaceful place. And that is inside here. Very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. I can't believe the workmen are still inside there working at the cemetery, cleaning, when the whole place is such a mess. It's so cold. It is very cold. Very, 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 very cold. Hello. So there's one thing I fail to understand about cemeteries in the UK. I've realized that most of the cemeteries have houses in them. Right, no entry. Says no entry. No entry. How can there be no entry to this place? I did jokingly. There is a tea room over there. Like so. This is the other side of the cemetery. And when you know the no, yeah, the same. You can sing more stably. I mean, this place will take you right out to down there. So let's just walk all the way down to, I think, Hilton Road. and then back. But there is a building. So the earlier on I was saying I don't understand something about cemeteries here in the UK. All cemeteries tend to have some sort of a building, like a house, either at the entrance or inside it, and there are people living in it. There are people living in it. Now this particular one looks like a church, and it's being renovated, right? It looks like a church that is being renovated. But the thing is, I mean, who would want to live inside a cemetery? You know, who will want to live inside a cemetery? But this is so huge. This is so huge. Massive. And it leads to a road down there. Well, another road, a main road, a major road. But even those houses at the edge there. Should we go have a look at what building it is? Okay, let's go have a look. Let's boycott this. Like there's another building. Make up your mind already. Let's do this and come back, because the likelihood of me coming back down that way is very slim. Very, very slim. Very slim. Very slim. I like yoga. Well, I do. I would like to. Hi, 88 all the snitch. UK is always beautiful weather. It is beautiful indeed. Beautiful weather indeed. But look at this. What is this here? What is this here that you see this particular place? Look, there's even a tap. There's a tap here. Okay. Let's go further and see. So there is, in memory of Thomas Finnegan. Finnegan is an Irish name. Thought. Okay, so this looks like a kitty. No. Okay, that's the alias. So this is more like a family's burial thing. Okay. Some of them have got beautiful pictures, you know. Look at this one. Forever in Our Hearts. Stuart Raymond Robinson died 1998, 25 years. And then Margaret Robson. Okay. So, right opposite, there is a similar kind of arrangement or design over there, which I wouldn't bother going to look at. But this is how wide or how big, how huge our little babies, now quietly asleep. We love them dearly but could not keep. What is that? Does that mean this is more like a baby's resting place? Yeah, that's true. This is a kiddie's one. Yeah. These are all kiddies. These are all babies. So a special place for the babies. Nice. But this is really massive. Oh, lovely weather to be roaming around here. Lovely weather to be roaming around here. with my nose running like a tap. Look at the tombstone. Right. Charlie. Everything in this town is big. It's massive. You know, everything here is so massive. So massive. So huge. Who is this? Dion. My nose is running like a tap. Dion, what's your problem? Have you got a problem? Have you got a problem? What are you going to do? Yeah? What are you going to do? Right. Anyway, so that's another building inside there. I'm just amazed at the size of this, because this is by far the largest. Well, I think I'm exaggerating. This is by far the biggest cemetery I've seen or I've ever, come across. See, that's another building there. It looks like a church, but it's shut down. It needs some work doing. And this will take you to, so these are the maintenance guys from the council. So that is the church building. Wow. This is super duper cool. And then it brings you out to the other side, which is Hilton. And it says Hilton Road. Aha, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this is a house with people living in it. And it's a common thing. What's disrespectful about this? What the heck is disrespectful about this? Yeah? What a weirdo. Get off this page right now. In fact, you are blocked. Stupid fool. Okay. If you are so dumb. Okay, so we are out. If that is what you see as disrespectful, then okay. I don't want to get lost, but let's see where this leads. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. People are Christmasing. So that house at the entrance. Sometimes I'm like, I wonder why people would live in such a place. I wonder why people we live so close to, or within burial grounds. It just isn't, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, the cemeteries are the most peaceful place on earth. See, the whole of this place, look at how big it is. It is the most peaceful place on earth. Okay, why? Because those people lying there do not hate. Do you get it? They don't hate each other. They don't resent. They are not sadists. Like that sadist Dion. As in, they don't care who is beside them, whether the person is rich, poor, the person has social standing. That is what I'm trying to point out, guys. What I'm trying to point out is that we waste so much time on unnecessary things in this life. Things that do not add value to our lives. Things that do not help us grow. Things that makes us think that we are better than other people. When at the end of the day, this is where we are all going to end up. This is where we are all going to end up. Different size of tombstones, different size of graves, different sizes of different colors, different designs, some well decorated and some just plain. Some of them are even well maintained, while others are not maintained. But that still doesn't differentiate. Okay, we are back again. That still doesn't differentiate the fact that everyone becomes the same once you end up here. Okay? Pray for the souls of our dear parents. See? May their souls rest in peace. That is all you get. When your time is up and you are gone, may your soul rest in peace. That is what you get. Okay? Sometimes people come here to reflect. Others come just to try and take another look at life. People come to do all sorts in places like this. Okay? People come to do all sorts. It's not raining, Glenn. It's not raining. So people come to do all sorts in places like this. So over there, there's a woman there with a kid, and the child is jumping or climbing up, running about in there. That is what I'm talking about. So this knobhead called Glenn, sorry, not Glenn, apologies Glenn, not you. This knobhead called Dion. Are you trying to say that kid there is disrespectful? Stupid fool. Excuse my French, but you've really pissed me off. You are lucky. You are lucky you are far away, or you are invisible. Okay, so you can see that These people have just come, whatever brought them here or what might have been the reason. And it's not just them alone. Hello. It's not just them alone. There are a few other cars all over with people visiting. Sometimes life throws so many things at you that you feel confused and you just don't know what to do. And that is the time I think that people should kind of pay visits to places like these. Okay? Just come here, have a quiet time. If you think the troubles of life are too much to bear, just come here. Let's go this way. Just come here and look at all these tombstones and say to yourself that, why the stress? Why am I beating myself so hard over things that I cannot change or things that I can change? Because at the end of the day, this is where you're going to end up. And the only people that can identify these tombstones are the family members who were there when these people were buried. Okay? That is the only time that people can identify these tombstones. Otherwise, none of us knows, okay, there's a problem, there's a crack with this one. I don't know what is going on or whether the council would do anything about it, but no one will do anything. No one will do anything. Okay? So when the troubles of life become so unbearable, ending your life is not an option. Just say to yourself that life is too short. Therefore, if I can make the most of even the little that I have with me and forget about the troubles that I am going through, that alone is enough, right? That alone is enough. And then you continue living. Because what are we fighting each other for? I don't get it. What are we fighting each other for? To end here at the end of the day? Or do you think you're going to live forever? No, you're not. You're never going to live forever. Well, where is that building? That building that was being renovated. See, this place is so large that I don't even know. See, that's a place to sit down and reflect on things. That's a place to sit down and rethink of life. That's a place. You have a big problem. You have a huge problem, okay? You have a huge problem. Okay? Jones or Dion or whatever you're called. You have a huge problem. It is the likes of you that I am preaching to. Or it is the likes of you that this message is for. Okay? Go visit a cemetery. Take a look at all these tombstones and advise yourself. Okay? Because life is too short to be full of hate, to be such a sadist, to be such a cunt. Okay? Life is too short to be such a person. Look at all of them. You can tell the difference between someone who was or who had a social standing from someone who didn't. You can tell the difference between someone who was, from the ethnic minority or someone who was a Caucasian. You can tell the difference between someone who was a foreigner or someone who was an indigent. They are all in the same place, resting in peace. And you are so full of what? You hold yourself so high. How long are you going to live for? How long? How long are you going to live for? Know it all? You think you know it all. Go and learn the meaning of disrespect, okay? Go and learn the meaning of disrespect. Idiot. Anyway, guys, let's forget about the saddest and move on. Like I said, guys, take life seriously. Well, seriously? Yes. In the sense that every little chance you get, make it count. Have fun. Laugh. Show kindness. Be charitable. That is how you're supposed to live life. Because at the end of the day, you're just going to become one of these. You're just going to become one of these tombstones, and absolutely no one would know you by whatever deed, or it will never know you by you claiming to know it all, or you claiming to think that someone else is being this or that. Okay? That is it, guys. Life is too short. Life is too short. Okay? Make it count by make it count by making a difference, by loving people rather than hating. Okay? Make it count. Like, who is being selfish here? Define selfish. Who is being selfish here? There are people walking their dogs. There are people here doing what they need to do. There are people here who are trying to take another look at life. You know, there are people going through so much that sometimes they are like, no one likes them. Therefore, they want to end it all, which is a very stupid decision. Why would you take your life? Why would you end it because you think life is hard? Life is hard, yes, but it is not so hard that you want to give up. It's not so hard that you want to cause sadness, to your loved ones. Okay? When life becomes too hard, just come here. So peaceful, so quiet, and either relax your mind or question yourself about everything you see. Question yourself about the essence of life. Question yourself. Ask yourself, is it worth it? If it's your time and you go, that's fair enough. Your family and your loved ones will not feel so much pain as when you decide to end it yourself. Because, guys, the number of people that are just trying to take matters into their own hands to end things is just becoming too much. And I think that is more cruel than anything else. Yeah, that is more cruel than anything else, because when you do that, your loved ones would always feel that pain and that hurt each time they find themselves where it all happened. Let's say you decided to hang yourself in your room. How do you think your loved ones will feel each time they enter your room? It will keep reminding them. And that is more cruel than anything else. Okay? So live life freely. Live life freely. Be content with what you have. Be content with the little that you have. If you cannot make it, if you cannot succeed in something, don't beat yourself too much. Don't beat yourself too much because you cannot. Just say to yourself that, I have tried, and better luck next time. That is what you do. Okay? That is what you do. But don't just say that things are not working out for me, therefore I don't want to continue living. For all you know, you are not the only person in that situation. Things are not working out for a lot of people. There are a lot of people around who don't even know what they are doing, but they are pushing on. They are pushing on. You get it? They are pushing on. So all you need to do is to try your best, your little best. That is what you need to do. Let this encourage you that life is nothing. Life is meaningless. Companies or big corporations and companies go about producing things that are a danger to the lives of other people. And they do not care. All they want to do is succeed and make all the money. All that money they are making, where is it going to end up? I don't think there is money inside any of these tombstones you see around. I don't think there's money hidden in any of them. They're going to die and leave the money, and their family members are just going to misuse it. That's what's going to happen, guys. So, So guys, this is my message. The hatred is too much. Yeah? Hate, racism. Love people for who they are. Be non-judgmental. So what if someone has decided that they feel they need a new gender assignment? So what? If you think it's a sin, let it be upon their heads. Let it be their own sins, not yours. I don't see anywhere in any of the religious doctrine where it states that one person's sin affects everyone else. No, it doesn't. If someone is different from you, either because they have a disability or because the color of their skin is different from yours, so what? That is how God made them. They didn't create themselves. Okay? If someone likes what you don't like or what you think is what do you call it? The Muslims would say haram. So what? They like it for themselves and not for you. If I have decided to go take a walk in the cemetery like everyone else, and I am trying to preach a message to other people. So what, Dion? What is your problem? What is your... Why must you make issues out of what other people do just because they are not you? Just because they don't believe in what you believe? Just because they have a different perspective from you? What the heck is your problem? If you have a problem with it, go ban the sea. Yeah. Go ban the sea if you have a problem. Okay? Yeah. You need to learn to love people. You need to learn to understand people. There is something called cultural differences. Cultural differences. And from my culture, it is not common to see a graveyard so, presented this nicely, where people can go and, relax, walk about, jog, and do stuff. There are myths. Some cultures have all these interesting myths about death. Okay? And taboos. That is the word I was looking for. Some cultures have got myths and taboos, like my culture, about places such as these. They would tell you scary stories that would even make you scared to go closer to a place like this. Yep. And some people will find it uncommon that you get to pass through a cemetery to go to work or to go to your house, or even that house at the entrance. Some people will be like, God forbid, why would I leave on a cemetery grounds? That is called cross-cultural difference. That is called cross-cultural difference. And somewhere, someone watching this is learning a new thing. Someone who has never been here is seeing something new. Okay? So if you think you are almighty Dion Jones, oh, Jesus Christ, you have a huge problem. Thanks, lady, or whoever you are, whether you are a man or a woman, whoever you are, I don't even know, and I don't want to know. You have a huge problem. I bet you are so shallow-minded that you've never been anywhere. You've never traveled. Okay? You are so stuck in your own world that you think that everything should be about you, and people should live by your standard. That's what I think. But no, we do not live by the standard of someone called Dion Jones. We live by our own standard. Okay? We live by our own standard. If you're watching something that someone is doing that you think is against your belief, you walk away, or you don't even watch. Yeah. It's the same way you eat pork meat, I'm sure you do. To the Muslim, and a whole lot of other religions, it is something that affects them, or it is something that they are utterly against. So therefore, you can't tell me that because someone likes to eat pork and eating pork is against another person's belief. The person that is eating the pork has the person that doesn't like the eating of pork should have reason to complain. You only have a reason to complain when that action is directly causing you harm in, or directly causing you harm. Let me put it that way. If you can avoid that harm, or if you can avoid being within the vicinity, you walk away. That is what a sensible person does. Okay? That is what a sensible person does. Not someone who thinks so highly of themselves and thinks that everyone should live by their standard. Absolutely not. The world doesn't belong to you. You did not create the world. Okay? You don't own the world. Therefore, unless what I was doing was taking food out of your mouth, or it was sort of causing, it was causing you to lose, that is where you have reasons to complain. Yes. Go away and think about your own life. Think about your own actions. Okay? Don't complain about other people's actions, because I don't think I came to your house. I don't think I came to your house to show you that. Neither did you see me destroying anything on that cemetery. I don't think you saw me do that. All you saw me do is to show people just a snippet of something I found interesting. You have a problem, go bend the sea, okay? Plus, that is a public place, in case you do not know. It's a public place. The men that were working on the grounds work for the council. They did not see anything wrong with that. If they had seen me damaging, they would have done something about it. If they had seen me disrespecting, they would have done something about it. The last van at the exit, or where I exited, was someone from the council. And that person even smiled and said, hello. Okay? Sadist. You are such a sad person. You need help. You need help, darling. You need help. Go see a psychologist. Okay? Go and see a psychologist. If you don't want anyone to come and view, record, video, or do anything to your grave, then I think you were better off going to a private, not public, a private cemetery. Okay? That is what you do, darling. That is what you do. I hope you have learned something new today. I hope you, whoever you are, whether you are a man or a woman, yeah, I hope you have learned something new today. This is a public space. This is a public place. Yeah. If you park your car in a public place, then anyone, unless, let's say, I am causing damage to the cars parked there, you have no problem with me passing and videoing and recording or doing anything. You absolutely have no problem with that. Okay? So, dear Dion, dear Dion Jones, go back to school and learn what common sense is. You are talking of empathy. Do you know what the word empathy means? Do you truly know what it means? Or you are just trying to coin your own definition? And I think that is what you're trying to do. Right, guys? This is a long walk. I have done a long walk, and I think I need to get a bus. I need to get a bus back. I hope you guys have learned something from. Let me sit down. Right, you see, I am sitting down, and no one learn what empathy is. You do not. Oh, this person, you need a psychologist. Honestly, you have a psychological problem. Okay, you have a psychological problem, a massive one. Okay, you live life with empathy. Oh, Jesus Christ. We have a lot of mental cases. We have a lot of mental cases in this world. Don't try to be one yourself. Go and live a happy life, okay? Because you're causing yourself so much stress, and that stress is not good for you. It's not good for you at all. It's not good for you. The stress home. See, you have identified yourself as the Karen as you are. Thanks for the identification, okay? Thanks for the identification, Miss Karen. What a knobhead. Anyway, best of luck trying to treat yourself of your sadism. Of your sadism. Go get some treatment. Anyway, guys, so this is rush hour traffic. This is rush hour traffic. Rush hour traffic. Okay. So, in as much as I would have loved to, my fingers are freezing. My fingers are freezing. But guys, this is everything UK. Okay, trying to let you guys see the reality on ground. Yes, the lifestyle, the neighborhood, the people, the culture. Yes, the culture. It's not everyone living here that is as screwed as you think. There are real people, there are nice people, and there are also crazy people, senseless and crazy people like this person here. Okay? Yeah. So peace, guys, peace. And learn to love yourselves, most importantly. Learn to love yourselves and learn to love others no matter what. Learn to love others no matter what. Okay? Yeah. Right. So why is it going that way? I thought the hospital was this way. Anyway, I would have loved to sit here and let you guys see things. But I have got to go. I have got to go. It's been an interesting day. It's been an amazing day. And it's been lovely sharing today with you guys. It has been lovely. Okay, really appreciate that. Keep the love. Bye.